Hey good people, it is Tashira, Politics and Fashion, here today with a video that might eviscerate edges. It might just slightly shift, it might slightly tilt your wig to an oblong angle. But it has to be said, and because we are friends, because you are part of the tribe, I feel like we can have these transparent and truthful moments, okay? I have been a blogger for 10 years, full-time content creator now for a year, worked in luxury retail for 2 years, okay? What I'm trying to say without saying it is I got receipts. I got receipts of what I'm about to say to you today, and it is we are making the same mistakes, y'all, over and over and over again as it relates to shopping. And these mistakes that I'm about to share with y'all today are actually what is killing our style. If you don't believe me, sis, just watch all the way to the end, girl, because I'm telling you, it's gonna be truth bombs all up and through here. You're gonna need to share this with your friend who's struggling in this category, okay? Call it an intervention. It's an intervention, all right? Let me know down below what I may have missed, and if you are interested in learning more about style and my philosophy around shopping with intention, make sure you are following me over on Instagram, and let's get started. Before I get started, y'all know I like to talk about my OOTD. Today I am wearing this two-piece set from Lulu's that I shared with you all in my fall haul. I'll make sure that it is linked down below if it's still available. In my video I shared with y'all, I wasn't sure how it was gonna hold up in the wash. Girl, put it on the gentle cycle, hung it to dry. It has been phenomenal, okay? So soft, easy to work from home in, and to create content in, okay? In my ears, I am wearing Sylvia Toledano earrings in my first hole. I am missing one of the little studs here, and I'm sad about that, but they are still holding up nevertheless, okay? Sylvia Toledano does great brass jewelry, and because I don't wear a lot of color, these earrings I was definitely drawn to, okay? In my second and third hole, I am wearing Madewell earrings, also Madewell on that side, okay? Simple wrist today, just a Cartier Just Un Clou, and on my lips I am wearing a deep brown color from a brand called Lawless that I also make sure I link. That is today's OOTD. Now let's get into these mistakes, girl, because again, secure your edges, okay? I'm not going to inflate the importance of this list, because if you're drawn to this channel and you're drawn to fashion content, it's likely that maybe all of these things do not apply to you. But again, share it with a friend that needs it, because here's the first mistake that I feel like people are making. They are not planning their purchases. They're not doing it. You're waking up on a Saturday, on a Sunday, and you are just going to the mall, because I am someone who did that for years and years and years, y'all. I was a certified mall junkie. If I was bored, I went to the mall. If I was happy, I went to the mall. If I was sad, girl, I went to the mall. And because of the way that fast fashion works these days, of course, there was always something new where in the mall, okay? Because these retailers are turning over their inventory so quickly until it is leading to such a huge amount of waste. But another story for another day. As a result of me always being in the mall, I was always buying something. Pieces that I never wore, pieces that did not go with anything else in my closet, pieces that I didn't have an occasion to put on. I just got them because I was seeing them. And in the case of social media, I feel like this is even more of an issue today, y'all, because we're buying things because we see other people wearing them, which is why I try really hard to be values driven on this platform, to give you all a balance of new end pieces and me styling what I already have, right? Because if we're not careful, all we are being urged to do, and we can fall into this trap, is to buy. But having more does not mean that you are stylish. Turn to your neighbor. It's Sunday when I'm filming this, so you know the spirit is taking over. Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, having more things does not make you stylish. And that can even be name brand things. That can even be designer purchases, okay? I saw this all the time with my clients when I was in luxury retail. They would come in and blow a bag, okay? Always buying, 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 buying. But then when I would look at them from head to toe, you remember on Sesame Street when they was like, one of these things does not match the other? Like, it wasn't, the math wasn't mathing, okay? And it is because they were not shopping with intention. So my first tip around the mistake that might be killing your style, which is shopping without intention or not planning your purchases, is to make a list, girl. Make a list, check that thing twice. Now, there are going to be times when you just walk in somewhere and something sings to you. And if it sings to your heart, then that probably is because you need it. But if you find yourself buying just because someone else has it, buying just to buy, then that is a shopping mistake that may be killing your style. And number 2 is the fact that you are shopping without decluttering. I talk about this in my ebook, How to Declutter and Curate a Style That You Love, because I think the decluttering process is something that a lot of us skip. It is so important when it comes down to defining your personal style to know what you have. It really is. And dare I say, it just helps you to save money because you're not replicating things that you already have. I think as the seasons change, that is the perfect time to do a declutter. And when I say declutter, I mean like in the Marie Kondo way. I mean taking every single thing that you own out of the closet, determining if it sparks joy. If it does not, girl, it's out the door, okay? And I recommend this process again in the ebook that I feel like for me has been highly, highly valuable in narrowing down what's in my scope, what's in my aesthetic, what it is I love, and bam, I have hit that sweet spot so that I know I'm not keeping pieces around that do not serve a function. If you are someone who has a lot of stuff in your closet to where you, oh, this got tags on it, I forgot I had it. Okay, if you are someone who has clothes in your husband's closet, in your partner's closet, girl, you got bins under your children's bed. It is killing your style, I promise you, because you are not giving yourself the advantage of being excited by what you have. You are not giving yourself the advantage of walking into your closet and being like, what am I gonna wear today? Like, I literally am excited to get dressed every morning because I have curated my closet. Sis, you gotta declutter. You have to declutter. The next shopping mistake is only buying fast fashion. Now, notice I said only, and that is an important word because I do believe that we can have some fast fashion pieces in our wardrobe, especially pieces that may be a little bit more trendy and we don't want to spend a lot on them, or if we're paying careful consideration to fabrics. There are places like H&M, for example, the H&M Premium Collection, where you can get naturally derived fabrics like viscose, lyocell. You may even be able to get like a wool or a cashmere blend, okay? So some fast fashion is cool. Think of fast fashion like your dessert, or it's like sugar in your diet. A little bit of it, a little moderation ain't never hurt nobody. But the problem is when you sit down to eat dinner and all you have on your plate are sweets. You got cupcakes, you got cake, you got bonbons, you got crepes, girl. You got croissants stuffed with almonds and powdered sugar sprinkled on top. Like, and then you begin. Could you imagine? And then you start to eat, right? I know that this analogy probably seems hyperbolic, but that is really how I see some of my clients that I've worked with in the past, how I see their closets. Like, they would come in to purchase a brand new bag, but every time I would see them, they would be wearing something that was incredibly low quality from a fast fashion brand. At that point, why are you investing in the luxury handbag? Like, Give your wardrobe the opportunity to be balanced. And not only that, once again, girl, these fast fashion brands are turning over their inventory so quickly until they are targeting us, and we are getting caught up in the highly emotional response of just shopping, of just having the new thing, the new thing, the new thing, the new thing, the new thing. Well, how does the new thing fit with what you already have? And in reality, if you are shopping with intention, if you are getting rid of that first mistake, which is not planning your purchases, then you're going to have better quality pieces in your wardrobe, right? For me, it is all about quality over quantity. I would rather have one really good black blazer, which I do, versus 10 black blazers that are mediocre. I would rather have one really good pair of black pumps, which I do, versus 10 pair that hurt my feet. Right? So only shopping fast fashion really crowds our wardrobe. The pieces do not last. They're often very trend driven. The materials are not always high quality. And dare I say, just come here, because I don't want to say this too loud. It looks cheap. It looks a little cheap, sis. It just, so vary your wardrobe, okay? Just mix things up a little bit. And if you are shopping fast fashion, once again, look for those naturally derived fabrics. Number 4, I'm passionate about this, girl. Like, soapbox is here. Let me stand on it. I am passionate about this. Y'all are paying full price for luxury items. Stop doing it. It is a major shopping mistake, okay? We live in the day and age of Dionne Warwick's internet. There are too many content creators out here who are going to tell you how to shop luxury more affordably. I will link some of my faves down below. G of Jeronica Mycia, she gonna tell you how to hit the lick, okay? Chanel of Chanel Files is gonna gather you and teach you how to not pay full price for luxury. Janae of High Low Lux, her whole video on handbags not to buy full price. Sis, your favorite content creators are not paying full price for these pieces. Now, there are going to be things that may be exclusive for the runway, or there may be brand new by new creative directors, like the Fendi First bag, for example. There may be things that, as a fashion girl, as for the love of designer fashion or of a particular aesthetic, you will jump out here and buy full price. I totally get it. Yesterday, I was wearing my Dior robe, which y'all know I paid full price for. It was the last one in the company, and it was a runway piece. But guess what? I wore it with my Loewe loafers that I got from the outlet for half price. Okay? So I really believe that if you are a conscious shopper and you make a list, if you are shopping with intention, you can shop at outlets, you can shop on resale sites, you can shop on Poshmark, you can build relationships with your sales associates and actually shop sales season in store. There are too many ways to name that you can be saving money on luxury, and oftentimes I think that there is this illusion that everyone who has luxury pieces is rich, or is spending their money frivolously. And what we don't see behind the scenes is that person may have been waiting for that piece for 6 months to go on sale. That person may have gotten that piece on Vestiaire Collective or on the Real for a quarter of the price. That person may have gotten that thing on sale in store because their SA called them and said, hey girl, guess what? Bottega's having a sale. Come up here and get this 50% off this ready to wear. Like, you never know. I actually have a piece that is from Bottega that I got during sale 50% off, okay? So building those relationships, slowing down. I want a Loewe postal bag so bad. I'm not paying full price for it. I'm not going to do it. I am intentional. I have saved a few on different resale sites, and I'm going to find the one for me. Loewe ain't going nowhere. Well, Loewe, where J.W. Anderson going? It's gonna be here. So you can slow down on your purchases when it is right for you to ensure that you are not paying full price for luxury. And the last thing that is killing your style, that is a major shopping mistake, girl, is buying too many trends. I'm gonna say two things to you to really elucidate this point, which I've said before. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. Are we wearing these things anymore? That was a moment in time, and if you still have them in your closet, sis, get them out of there. Get them out of there. Because we are victim, oftentimes, fast fashion, here I go again, with believing the newest thing is going to last, and it is not. So therefore, one of the reasons why you have so much in your closet is because you are here, there, and everywhere with the brand new trends without having a very strong baseline of pieces in your wardrobe. Once again, trends like fast fashion, that's the salt, that's the sugar, that's the icing on the cake. I believe trends should not be the basis of your wardrobe, because it just requires overconsumption for you to keep up with trends and always have a current wardrobe year in and year out. Now, some things that are trendy will come back around. Some things that are trending will trend for a long period of time. And so I understand kind of dipping your toe in that water. Obviously, I love trends. You can't be into fashion and not be hip to trends. But what I do know is that I am not going to have a whole bunch of like trends that are specific to a moment in my wardrobe. Perfect example are the Love Soul boots. I've talked to you all about these plenty of times. I don't have a high fashion pair because I do believe that they are very trendy. Now, if you are a fashion girl and you love those shoes, girl, you work, spend your money how you choose. But for me, that is a trend that I am not willing to really dive head first into. I have one pair. They are leather. I spent like $100 for them and I'm good. Never will I ever. I don't need any more, okay? But as you begin to buy trend after trend after trend, what are you going to do in 5 years when those pieces are no longer relevant? You're going to buy more and more and more, to the point where you have hidden behind trends and you have not actually developed your personal style. I know that kind of shifted somebody's wig, girl. Straighten it. Straighten your wig, okay? You have hidden behind trends and you have not developed your own personal style. And that is a major shopping mistake that I want us to get rid of today. And that is it, y'all. Those are the 5 shopping mistakes that are killing your style. The reason why I really wanted to get this video out this week is because we all know Black Friday is coming up very soon, and you may be in the market for shopping for yourself or for the people that you love. Keep these 5 shopping mistakes in mind. I wonder, what would your wardrobe look like if you maybe decluttered before Black Friday? Girl. What if you made a good old list before Black Friday and you jumped out there and bought something that was on the list and you left what was not on the list in the store? Dare I say win? Dare I say Black Friday for the win? Let me know down below what you think about these 5 mistakes. What did I miss? What is a mistake that you have seen over and over again, or something that you have overcome? I would love to have a chat all about it. In the meantime, I will see you good people across the internet. Peace.